Now what do you prefer, Maggi or pizza? I prefer both of them and I can seriously solve this dilemma of yours. Just make this Maggi pizza recipe. You're seriously gonna like it. It's quite easy to make. Definitely it's not gonna be made in 2 minutes, but still it will be ready in 5 to 10 minutes and it tastes quite amazing. You can see how cheesy it is. Hey guys, this is Bharat and welcome to Bharat's Kitchen with Maggi Pizza recipe. Okay, so let's begin with it. Now to make this Maggi pizza, first we need to make a normal Maggi, right? So to make a normal Maggi, I've just taken a kadhai and to this kadhai, add the amount of water that is required to make a Maggi. So I've added about 2 cups of water for my 2 Maggi packets. And then I've roughly crushed the Maggi. I haven't crushed it quite properly and I've also not kept the Maggi size into big pieces. So you have to crush it into halves so that all the noodles of the Maggi are of equal length and they're not too big and not even too small. To enhance the flavor of this Maggi, I'm gonna add some red chili flakes, some pizza seasoning, and as and when the Maggi starts to boil, then add the taste maker. Now one thing that you need to keep in mind is that this Maggi cannot be liquidy. It should be dry enough so that when we transfer it to a bowl, it joins together and forms into a base. So that is why make sure you reduce all the water from it as much as possible, and then we're going to transfer this Maggi into a thali or some kind of a flat bowl, something like this. Now make sure that the Maggi is evenly spread out all throughout so that it forms just like a base. And when you'll keep the Maggi like this for about 5 minutes only, yes, 5 minutes only, it'll form into a base. See, it is hardened a little bit. Okay, now it's quite easy to transfer this Maggi pizza base. It's quite simple. You just need to cover it with the plate and then flip it over. Now just tap a little bit and the Maggi base will fall by itself. See, it's quite simple. Please don't touch this base because it can break. First, we'll cook this base from both the sides. So what I've done, I've taken that kadai only on which I've made the Maggi, but I've cleaned it a little bit. You just need to add a few dollops of butter, and as and when the butter starts to cook, turn the flame to as low as possible and transfer your Maggi base. Transfer the part first on which you're gonna add the toppings of the pizza. Transfer this part first. Let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes covered on a low flame. And after 2-3 minutes, it's time to flip this Maggi base. Now it can be quite tricky, but I've devised a simple solution for you. Just cover this pan with the plate and flip it over. See, quite simple. Now you can easily transfer the bottom part of the Maggi pizza, let it cook on a very low flame, and now let's assemble this pizza. I've just added some pizza sauce, and to this I've added some mozzarella cheese, and I'll top it over with some veggies like some onions, some tomatoes, capsicum, and few corns. You can definitely pour over some pizza seasoning, some Chilli-Flakes, but that's completely up to you. Now just cover with a lid and let this pizza cook for about 5 minutes. Let it cook on a low flame, let the cheese melt as well, and then you'll get this. Your Maggi pizza is completely ready. I'll just cut the pizza into slices and you can see how cheesy it is. It's an amazing way to make a Maggi and a pizza as well. So if you like both of them, you're definitely gonna like this Maggi pizza recipe. So do try it out and let me know how did it turn out. You can see that the base is cooked from the bottom as well, and the right way to eat this Maggi is something like this. Anyways, if you're gonna make this Maggi pizza, do tag me on Instagram and you can share with me on Facebook as well. So guys, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Until then, I'll see you all next time.